May 7th, 2026, A Meditative Life. The biblical answer to shamanism. Beloved saints, have you rested into the peace of the Lord today? As we live our lives, there are times when fear suddenly rushes into, as we face a dark future where we cannot see even an inch ahead. When weighed down by the weight of destiny that cannot be controlled by our own strength, fragile humans often try to find comfort by relying on vague, unseen forces or superstitions. However, the Bible warns us against these shamanistic and superstitious faith practices with a very firm voice that leaves no room for compromise. Do not tolerate, do not believe, and actively reject them. The Bible records into great detail the types and behaviors of those who chase such illusions, ranging from false prophets, mediums, male sorcerers, diviners, those who consult the dead, astrologers, necromancers, to magicians. The Bible describes how they divine the future by interpreting dreams, observing the behavior of animals, and even through idols, books, and the entrails of beasts. Despite being a record from thousands of years ago, it is not the least bit different from the foolishness of humans today who rely on anxiety to tell fortunes and blindly trust horoscopes. Why then do people chase after such vain things? The Bible sharply points out the reasons. The first is due to the weakness of trying to find comfort in illogical lies, and the second is due to a complete ignorance of the true God. Because they do not know the Almighty God who creates, preserves, and judges all things, they bow down before illusions they have created themselves. Beloved saints, what kind of God is the one we believe in? He is the one who not only governs our life, death, fortunes, misfortunes, and destiny, but also intricately rules the entire universe, down to microorganisms, not allowing even a small sparrow flying into the air to ever fall to the ground without his permission. Are you anxious because you do not know what will happen tomorrow? Do not entrust your unknown future to the vain words of fortune tellers. Our future is already safely embraced into the firm hands of God the Creator, who loves me the most. Today, looking at the greatness and vastness of the Lord who rules the world, I earnestly hope it will be a day of true peace, rejecting all lies and illusions, and standing firmly solely upon the word of the living God. Meditation and application. The first meditation is checking the hidden anxiety within me. When crisis or anxiety strikes, do I go to the place of prayer first, or is my heart captivated by vain things like the superficial advice of the world or fortune telling? Even today's horoscope read for fun or a small superstition ultimately stems from the weakness of not being able to fully trust that God is the sovereign of my life. Today, let us take a time of resolution to lay down all the vague fears that shake our hearts before the cross of the Lord and firmly cut off false comforts. The second meditation is trusting the ruling God. Meditate on how intricately the Lord, who feeds even a single sparrow, is guiding my life, created in His image. Superstition traps us into a fixed destiny and makes us tremble into fear, but prayer gives us peace for tomorrow, through fellowship with the living God. Today, confessing, my future is solely into the hands of the Lord, let us practice joyfully yielding control over the future that has not yet come to the perfect God.